The following announcement has been paid for by the Fiasco Wrestling Alliance.
This is the story of the future Bobbie Bishop. Well, it's the current Bobbie Bishop. The future is like a nickname. So he's the current guy. So the future is because he's the future of the... Let's just get into the video. Who is Bobbie Bishop? Bobbie Bishop is a character that I created in WWE 2K22. So the name actually comes from, so in the game, there are certain pre-entered names that you can select where the announcer will announce you. So instead of being like having nothing, the announcer not saying anything when your created character comes out, you can select certain pre-recorded words or phrases that they'll announce. So my name, being Robert, I wanted Bobbie in there, and they most likely not gonna have my last name in there, but they had Bishop in there. So I'd be like, okay, you still have the, B, my last name starts with B. So at least there's some connection there. And you got the alliteration with Bobbie Bishop. Then I thought of Bishop, and my mind went to the X-Men Bishop, who's from an alternate future. So I saw that they had the nickname The Future. So it all came together. So I went with The Future Bobbie Bishop. So that's how that came together, nerd stuff. Now, I actually used Lincoln Design Company as an inspiration because I saw their work with the WWE. So I kind of looked at how they broke down certain characters through their brand guidelines they made for people like Bret the Hitman Hart, Randy Macho Man Savage, Roddy Piper, and the list goes on and on. So I kind of used that as my North Star of all the possible elements that I could make for my wrestler. So I started with the symbol. Now, the symbol, if you notice, is an hourglass. So I knew I wanted the hourglass with the clock in the middle. And I have the 3 ring ropes in the background. They represent 3 ring ropes of a wrestling ring. You have the hourglass, you have the clock in the middle, you have the sand in the middle, and then parts of the sand are cut out to actually make 2 B's looking at each other if you flip them on their side, which I do in the main full logo. Now, at first I had a black and dark blue color scheme, but that didn't provide me enough contrast. So I actually went with a lighter blue on both accounts to really make it pop. I have the symbol at the bottom turned on its side, have the hourglass turned to the side so you know that it's the B and the B. I have the future Bobbie Bishop there, and I wanted to really make the Bobbie Bishop be the main because that's the name of the wrestler, but then the future, I wanted it to be a kind of a subheading, but also a different color so it's readable, but Bobbie Bishop is the main event of the full logo. And then I wanted to make a patch, so I made a patch which is kind of a simplified version, a 1-color version of the main symbol icon with the future Bobbie Bishop encircling the icon on the patch. And then I wanted to have like a cool word mark where I kind of had color on color. So I have the Bobbie Bishop, so that's consistent from the full logo, and then the future kind of written in a cursive italicized font over top, so you know that you can read both, but in this case the future is the main event of the show here. And then I wanted to have a pattern, so I made a pattern for myself just because I could, and I made it so I have the Bobbie Bishop, so I have the word mark for the main name of the wrestler, I have the word mark for the nickname of the wrestler, I have the clock with the ring ropes in the background, and then I have the hourglass isolated. So with all of those things coming together, I am really liking the color scheme, and I really like all the elements that I've made for myself, because when you create a brand identity, you really are giving yourself a lot of tools in the toolkit to be able to use for whatever brand that you're working with. Now, with all the brand stuff taken care of, let's put that beautiful work into the game. Now, WWE 2K22 has a cool feature, and they've had it in the previous games, where you can upload images from your computer onto the server and then download them from the server onto the game so that you can use them on your character. So my character has the Future Bobbie Bishop on his pants and has the patch on some of his entrance gear, and then I could do the color scheme the way I wanted it to. So full customization, so I really appreciate that. And then there's even a way that you can, if you want to make a video with it, like there's a lot you can do in the game. So I wanted to make the character really come to life. And if you give me this much customization options, it's not like I'm not going to use it. Like anybody who knows me knows that customization is my thing. Like if you're a graphic designer and you have an interest, you've designed some things for that interest. That's just how the world works. This is how it goes. So this is a really cool project, and I'm glad that everything kind of worked out. I'm able to like play the game and like see my creations in the game. That is going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of the brand that I created? What do you think of the wrestler? And I mean, if you have some wrestlers that you would like for me to create some stuff for, you know, let me know that too, you know? And remember, as you go along in life, teach as you learn and inspire as you do. See you next time.